Hi, Chris here. Today I'm at Lake Tahoe and I have my camera, my snowshoes, and my hiking boots. And we're just going to do some exploring and just see what we can find today. Should be a lot of fun though. All right, we are at the Flume Trail shuttle here. And you can take this up the parallel to the lake and hike right now this time of year, but in the summer they have a bike trail that does the whole length of most of the east shore, a lot of the east shore here, and they give you a nice shuttle service to take you from one end, drop you off, and you can leave your car here, and then you can bike all the way back here. And it's a great hike trail or bike trail. So I'm going to do a little hike up it and get some views, but just checking it out. So I'm going to be coming back here next spring and summer. So we're going to get the pack on and just head up and check it out. Great view already. Look at this. So today is February 28th, and tonight is the Academy Awards, and we have, I believe we have The Room, it's called Room, Brooklyn, Martian, Bridge of Spies, and The Revenant, which most people know now is a Mountain Man movie. Not too many Mountain Man movies get nominated for Academy Awards. In fact, there's not too many mountain movies that they even make. But it's one of my favorite genres, if they even call it that. And Jeremiah Johnson from 1972 with Robert Redford. That's one of my favorite outdoor wilderness movies. Right up there with Into the Wild and now The Revenant. And I think the last movie to have like a wilderness theme that did really well was probably Dances with Wolves, which is really one of my favorite movies as well. So those are my top movies. And The Revenant is quite an epic movie. Took him a year to make it, and that was in production. That wasn't in pre-production and editing. That was the actual filming of it. Quite an ordeal he went through to film that. Many people left the set, quit the film project because of the conditions were so extreme as far as the weather and some of their inability to capture the natural light. You know, it hindered their filming production, and so people didn't like that. They wanted to, you know, keep the process moving. So it was all filmed in natural light, mostly in Canada, Canadian Rockies, outside of Calgary. And then because of the lack of snow that they had during the course of that year, they had to do some of the final shooting, I believe in Patagonia, South America, the mountains down there, for some of their shots to wrap up that film. But quite a project they put together. Anyways, Academy Awards, they are nominated for, I believe, 11 awards for that tonight, including Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, Cinematography, and possibly music, among other things. But those are the biggies. And Leonardo DiCaprio has not won an Academy Award, so they're saying he's probably going to win this one from all the buzz going around on it. So I hope he wins it. I enjoyed the movie. I gave it 5 stars. It wasn't perfect, but it was beautifully shot. Great story. Very intriguing story. And just very dramatic. I think the reality was, being a mountain man, a lot of them, it was just boredom. They're out here, you know, just like this. And there's really nothing going on. Weather's fine. And you know, there wasn't always Indians or some present danger, but there was definitely all of those dangers. But they had to pack that into, you know, a movie and just kind of grab your attention from the get-go and hold it throughout the whole movie. So, you know, so the whole point of it was how the intensity and the drama and the relationships, the characters and everything. But great movie though. It was fun to see a movie all filmed outside, and I enjoyed it. So I'll be getting that on DVD when it comes out, or whatever form they have in the future. I'm assuming that will be coming out in 2016, probably next June or July or something. But my favorite movie, Jeremiah Johnson, did well. It didn't get nearly the attention The Revenant's getting, but that was beautifully shot, beautifully acted, all filmed outside in Utah. And I've been to several of the locations for Jeremiah Johnson, Snow Canyon State Park, Zion National Park, other portions of southern Utah, as well as the mountains of northern Utah around Robert Redford's home, Sundance, and then up in the Uintas, the Uinta Mountains, which run north in the northern part, and they run east-west in the very northeast corner of Utah. Very amazing mountains. They're kind of like the Beartooths or Wind River Range or something. Pretty dramatic mountains. And that was, again, entirely shot outside. A lot of snow scenes. It's predominantly a snow movie, which is pretty amazing to get the film crews and get those kind of shots way back in the backcountry in the midst of winter. So they had some interesting techniques to capture that, and they were worked very hard on it. And I read somewhere that the producers were getting kind of antsy about the filming schedule, and they said what we're going to do is we're going to have you do the last few scenes back in Hollywood here in the sound studio so we can wrap this thing up. And Robert Redford and Sidney Pollack would not have it. They said, no, absolutely not. We'll pay the difference. We'll put our money on the table for whatever overages there are, because we are not going to go this far and then put this darn thing into a studio in Southern California. And it'd be like Bonanza, you know, you got them riding their horses, and then they get off, and then all of a sudden they step into another scene, and there's a campfire and some pine trees, but you know it's a set. And sometimes you'll see the pine trees wobbling as Hoss comes walking in. Hey, little Joe, give me a cup of coffee. And you're like, well, it's TV, it's just a story. But to do that in a movie, nah, it doesn't work.